Aloha! What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Omens. Sorry, one sec. My phone just started my YouTube channel for some reason. All right, let me undo that. Okay, this is how you know it's not AI. Or one reason that you could tell it's not AI. So check this out. Omens, this episode, the whole series, we just check out the omens that are happening in the world. Weird, strange things, that are anomalous and basically signs that point towards the world falling apart and eventually leading to an apocalyptic scenario. So, good to see everybody. I see a lot of people in the chat today. Slot Bunny. I see some new faces as well. Soldier for Yahweh. Lantony Macon. Sandy Smith. Good to see you guys. Kevin Yost. Kim B. What's up, Kim B? Angel Love Bud. All right. What's up, Jen? All right, sweet. So check this out. I got the chat pulled up today. And I'm going to do some screen sharing. We're going to check out some of the stuff that's going on. We will talk about the elections. I'll talk about the elections. I'll tell you exactly what I think about that, but we'll get to that in just a second. Let's see, where we're going to start. Let's start with me. Let me pause that. All right, cool. Now, let's see. The first thing I think we're going to start off is this channel right here, World of Signs. So this is a sweet channel that has lots and lots of omens from around the world, and they put the date on when these events happen, which I really like. Like this one says 14th of October 2024. This is called World of Signs YouTube channel. They have 174,000 subscribers. I highly recommend checking it out if you're into scenes from around the world of things that are happening. So check this out. One of the things that they show is these rainbow clouds. Actually, I've seen many different channels that are showing these rainbow clouds all over the place. Different rainbow symbolism, right? And the rainbow in itself is symbolic of the apocalypse, I have found. Hold on, let me get back to the other one. All right, boom. Why is that? Because we're going through a color spectrum shift, and we always are. The color spectrum in our world is constantly shifting gradually. Most people, I don't believe, notice it, but the color of the sun, the focal point up there in the heavens that we rely on to give us our color, is changing colors itself, as is the moon, as are the stars. They're all getting brighter and whiter as time goes forward. From my perspective, that's what I've noticed. I'm convinced that the moon's getting brighter. I'm convinced that the sun is getting brighter and giving off more heat. You don't have to be, that's totally fine. But the rainbow itself, we start off with no color. Okay, the apocalypse, the creation event is zero color. It's black, it's dark in the beginning. And then one color will emerge. One color will manifest in the world as it was in the beginning. And then that color will gradually change over time to allow more colors into our world. You may have heard the article about the color blue not existing in ancient times, right? I believe that that's a fact. I mean, I've seen evidence and I've studied this enough to know that it doesn't seem like they had the color blue. Like it's not like they didn't have the ingredients to make blue, and you hear about Phoenician blue and royal blue and all this stuff. And they're like, oh yeah, it was really difficult to make purple, or really difficult. No, it's not. You put red and you put blue and you make purple, It wasn't difficult. I don't believe the stories that I'm told about, why certain colors were so rare. What makes sense to me is that the color spectrum itself was rare in that it didn't have as broad of a spectrum as we have today. So the rainbow itself is the final sign, as far as colors go, that we are on the verge of a major shift in this world, that we have all of the colors. They're all here. There's nothing more. There's no new color that there's going to be. This is an opalescent, pearlescent, rainbow type of a shimmer. Now, let me skip forward a bit in this video. Oh, this lightning. I wanted to share this lightning with you too. Check this out. So the Earth is giving off more gases right now, I believe. And as it gives off more gases, then those gases help to ionize the atmosphere, or those gases become ionized, and the pressure is increasing in this world as well. So one of the things that we see is more powerful lightning strikes, right? And we also see electricity that seems to be lasting a lot longer, right, in the atmosphere. Lightning that it doesn't just zap and then go away. It slowly spreads across the sky, or it'll zap, just like in this one right here, and it just kind of stays there for a while. You know what I mean? in the world to come, this will be normal, I believe, that we'll see the cosmic serpents and the fiery serpents and all of the different types of electrical phenomena, not just in streaks, but in balls and orbs and other forms as well, that they will be, the atmosphere will be so charged and have enough gases, you know, all over the place, that the gas is basically their food to eat. Gas is basically plasma's food to eat. You could look at it like that. Or, you know, same thing with ghosts and stuff too. But anyways, we'll see these lasting a lot longer in the atmosphere, in the air around us, that they'll be able to hover about and move about. They won't just be quick phenomenon that we see on occasion, like sprites and lightning bolts and ball lightning and things of that nature. Oh, another thing too is the color of lightning. Now that I'm on this topic, I've had a lot of reports from many of you who are leaving comments in my comment section about the actual color of the lightning itself. Many people are reporting purple lightning and red lightning, more than I've ever noticed or taken note of. Traditionally, lightning would be depicted as like a white streak or a blue streak, but oftentimes I'm seeing a lot more of this purple reddish color lightning. If you're seeing that or noticing that, let me know. I saw a storm about a month ago, a lightning storm that looked like it was Stranger Things that was manifesting, you know, only, I don't know, 50 miles from where I was. Just deep red lightning all over the place, constant flashes. And I'm also seeing a rise in what I call paparazzi lightning. You know, like that lightning that just, it looks like, you know, there's paparazzi up in the clouds, basically, just constant flashes, nonstop flashes. And sometimes that even has like a silent effect to it. I've seen electrical storms here in Colorado where I live where there's just no thunder whatsoever. It's the strangest thing. It's one of the strangest things that I've experienced. And then the opposite end of that, I'm hearing what sounds like thunder with no clouds in sight. I heard a boom on Halloween that shook my entire house so much that when I came in from walking my puppy, my son came running downstairs with a shocked look on his face. He said, "Did you hear that? It shook the house." And none of my neighbors came out. Nobody was investigating. No one was even looking around or anything. And I'm just like, that blows my mind. All right, see what else I got. Lots of flooding in various parts of the world, across the world. This is in France. We got flooding in Brazil. A lot of floodwaters are happening. Here's some more lightning strikes. Oh, and volcano activity. Check out that volcano explosion. This one, where is this one? Let me see where this is. Hold on. This is in Japan. Oh, we're going to bring up Japan here in a bit too. But Japan had this eruption, and I believe that we see a lot more of these types of volcanoes and stuff exploding, a lot more lights in the sky and stuff because of those gases that are being released from the earth in massive amounts before the great depressurization event of our atmosphere, when the atmosphere depressurizes. I think that was pretty much it that I wanted to share on this channel. So big shout out and thank you to World of Signs. Next up, we go over to the headlines. So this was first and foremost whenever I was looking up, you know, world news or whatever. Watch the 2024 election results live as the first states begin reporting votes. And some of these said things like, you know, who's going to win? And do you want to know who's going to win? That all depends on which hand you vote for, I suppose, right? You can vote, I'm voting for the left hand, screw the right hand. I'm voting for the right hand, forget the left hand. Like, they're controlled by the same body. This blows my mind that the things that people fall for in this day and age, in the modern world, really, ever since I was young. I mean, I see it more and more, right? Any news story, any narrative or whatever that's pushed out there, or just even presented to the people. It's like people are just, in general, so apt to just believe blindly whatever they hear from their televisions or their news stories or their governments or their politicians or actors and actresses. Like they're so easy to program. It's frustrating to me. Like it's very much like there was a play called Rhinoceros, I believe it was, and the whole play was about a man who visited this town where everyone thought they were a rhinoceros. All the humans thought they were rhinoceri or rhinoceroses or whatever, right? And they all tried to convince him, you're a rhinoceros too. Look at you, you're clearly a rhinoceros. And at first he wasn't buying it, right? But after he lived in this town for so long, Long story short, he just basically gave up and admitted in the end, even though he didn't really believe it, that he too was a rhinoceros. I'm not a rhinoceros, okay? I don't understand. It boggles my mind how people they don't have the ability or the desire to think critically, to investigate, to research, to learn. It's because they've grown up in schooling systems and academics where they're indoctrinated from like birth, and they're used to fast food education where everything's just handed to them quickly, like, and they're told this is what it is. And they believe it's wrong to question or ask questions or investigate or find out for themselves, right? There's experts. I'm sick of all the experts in the world. I'm so tired of hearing from the experts and the professionals and this, that, and the other thing. Like, those are the people that are messing up the minds of countless thousands. And that includes influencers that do similar to what I do, and they just jump onto their soapbox like I'm on my soapbox right now. But in the ancient world, I don't find that this was the case. When I'm researching the ancient world, I've found that a person had to prove themselves worthy for that soapbox. They had to earn the right to go around educating, teaching, guiding, or whatnot. And others had to prove themselves. The students had to prove that they were worthy and ready to receive or to take that path. You know what I mean? The ancient druids, there's many different cultures that they didn't just allow any person with a mouth to just speak, and then the government's like this. It's just kind of frustrating. I'm a little bit frustrated today. I'm sorry. Okay. But I am not just because of the election or any of that kind of stuff, but just the state of the world. That's another, for me, there's omens. There's there's all kinds of omens. Okay. One of those omens for me is just how I feel about things. I have my own personal little omens, and I am just frustrated, like to the point of just having anxiety that I'm seemingly stuck in a world full of rhinoceroses, to use a metaphor. Okay. Just, it's what's that movie? Idiocracy. It's beyond idiocracy. It's idiocracy to another extreme. Idiocracy was, I would almost rather live in the world of idiocracy than, you know what I mean? Okay, I don't want to get on too much of a tangent, but basically, Democrats, Republican, left hand, right hand, you only get to vote for like one of two people. Nothing's fair. It's all rigged. It's all set up. And all these people think that they're doing their duty. I voted. Good job. So what? Where's your vote? Show me where it is. Show me where who counted your vote. Where did it go to? Like, they don't track any of that crap. You know what I mean? All this voting nonsense. Have fun voting. Go ahead. I don't care. I'm not saying you're a bad person or anything. I'm just saying, don't push that voting crap on me. Okay? Because I don't care. I didn't even know today was voting day. I had to look it up or find out or whatever. And nor do I care who's running for the president of the world or the United States or any other territory or whatever. It's all going to be brought down soon. Okay? All of the system. It's not the end of the world. It's the end of the known world. It's the end of the world as we know it. Okay? Oh, Moi Freestyle Life. Hey, just became a member. Hey, that's a cool picture too. Check you out. Little helmet action. That's tight. All right, let's continue. Let's move on. I get so in my feelings about all that political crap. It makes me mad. Taxes, politics, voting, blah. Like, blah, I don't even want to talk about the pros, cons. I don't want a part. I want that to be on another planet. That's so foreign and far removed from me and my reality. Forget it. All right, this one says Mount Fuji is still without its iconic snow cap in November for the first time in 130 years. Usually you'll see like snow atop Mount Fuji here. Now you can imagine, by the way, in the world to come, if I'm correct about my theory of terrestrial, beams of plasma and sky pillars and stuff shooting up out of the world, this will be one of the major places that has a beam of light that shoots up out of it, just like Mount Meru. And people will settle all the way around the light, and that's why people live today near volcanoes, because their ancient family members settled around there. But yeah, so the snow is not there. The world's getting hotter. The sun's getting hotter, really. And then the earth itself on the inside is getting hotter, right? All of that radioactive decay is contributing to the heat internally. And then the focal point getting more narrow and focused is contributing to it from above. This one says, is there a hidden planet? Is there a hidden planet in our solar system? Astronomers, whoever they are, I love saying that, whoever they are, I'm an astronomer. Like, who is astronomers? This is kind of all-encompassing, isn't it? Astronomers around the world, everyone that ever existed across time. Moi freestyle just gave me $5 and says every day you got to vote for yourself. Love you, brother. Hey, thank you. I like the pirate flag too. All right. Hold on. Did I like that comment? There we go. So astronomers, whoever they are, say that the moment of truth is near. Well, and I also agree with that. A moment of truth is coming. It's the great revelation. It's the great unveiling. It's the apocalypse. That's the moment of truth. Whenever truth will be restored to us and nothing will be hidden. Okay? It is the daytime. It is the light that we are heading into. We live during the season of Satan, an evil time when almost everything from my perspective has been and is corrupted and constantly in a state of exponential degradation, which means it's just falling apart faster and faster. Is there a hidden planet in our solar system? Let me tell you what the solar system is. The sun now, remember, if you're new, I'm just speaking from my perspective. You don't have to have the same cosmological views as me or any other views as me. Take whatever resonates. But my cosmological view, just like is the majority view across time, right? Is that there's a dome over this world. That this world is a closed system because of a physical barrier between the surface and that barrier, which creates space between the barrier and the surface. Right? Anyways, my point is the solar system are the luminaries above us, okay, as is described in all ancient texts. Those are luminaries. Those are not other worlds that you can go blast off to and go land on, from my perspective. Is there a hidden planet? Yes. Right? I'm not saying all of academics is wrong, okay? I believe that there's modern academics, to me, is modern myth, but I believe in myth. I believe there's truth in all myths, even modern academics. Okay, I know that can sound, what's the word? Damn, I just lost that word. What's that? Contradictory? Yes, it sounds contradictory, but there are no contradictions in life, okay? There are knots. There are puzzle pieces that have been fragmented, and there are what seem to be contradictions, but there's not. There's only, in my view, the truth. Okay? The truth, as seen from the illusion of different perspectives and division and stuff, might seem like it's not the truth, but it is. Anyways, that's a little too deep. Let's back it up. Is there a hidden planet? Yes. So the hidden planet in our solar system or whatever, or in the atmosphere, I believe is the inverted dome at the top of the firmament that faces downward towards us. That will be lit up one of these days, as it was in ancient times, and that will be the North Star. That will be Saturn, the first planet, or the king of the planets. It'll be the sky god that opens up and stuff, all kinds of things. That's the hidden planet, okay? And whenever the sun and the moon and that object come together, which they will one day, that creates the Great Conjunction. That creates the trifold eclipse that you see in like all of your movie pop culture and stuff, where there's an apocalypse when 3 planetary bodies come together. This one says researchers spot black hole feeding at 40 times its theoretical limit. Well, how are they spotting it if it's theoretical? Is just like the obvious question I would ask, right? Similar feeding events could explain the rapid growth of supermassive black holes. Let me tell you why they're using words like feeding and eating, and why they're personifying this black hole. Because black hole, there's only one black hole that will appear in our world, and that is the sky opening up and creating a hole in a physical object, and it will suck lots of stuff from our world up into it when the atmosphere depressurizes and the buoyancy increases and stuff. That's a black hole. That's a hole. A hole is just in a physical object already, right? But they talk about them eating and stuff because this goes back to the ancient god Kronos. that was a sky god or a cosmic god that was seen in the heavens in the ancient world. And people witnessed things getting sucked up. It's like this huge god that huffed and puffed, and you know what I mean? Also, there's wind attributed, you know, because the atmosphere is depressurizing. It's a world storm, it's a tempest, it's a time storm, it's the great storm, it's the storm, etc. So that's why, right? Now, black hole. I did a little more reading, and it's talking about this disk. So they're talking about black holes, right? And it says here, matter or stuff falling into a black hole generally gathers into what's called an accretion disk. Check that out. You see, listen, academics, why are there so many disks in space and so little spheres? Like, there should not be an accretion. Let me break this down simply for everyone. What they're saying, let me translate this. Matter that falls into a black hole generally gathers into what's called an accretion disk. So if you have a black hole as represented by my fist, which theoretically would be 360 degrees pulling in all directions, 360 degrees every direction towards the center. What they say, academics, and what this article is trying to get you to believe, is that all of the debris that is, you know, that gets pulled inwards from the gravitational force, it all wants to flatten out into a disk. Like, you're contradicting your Bob models off the start, okay, with all these disk galaxies and accretion disks and all these other disks in space, okay? They're saying, oh, well, it flattens out, and it has to because of the trajectory, and stuff will run into stuff, and eventually it turns into a disk. That's not the way it should be. Okay, if there is gravity and it's sucking in from all directions, then you should not have rings around planets. You should not have an accretion disk or just a garbage disk, basically space garbage, floating around a black hole. You should have a shell of debris, okay, around the Earth, around space. Hypothetically, if any of this stuff is even true, that's what you would expect. That's what I expect, because it's coming in from all directions. It's not going to like, oh, well, you know, it's going to settle out into a disc shape or whatever. It wouldn't make a disc shape. It would make a shell. All that stuff would just go 360 degrees in every direction, and you would have shells around planets. You wouldn't have discs. Goes on to say, called an accretion disk orbiting the body, the hole, and heating up due to collisions. Yeah, heating up in the freezing cold of space. You know, like this, none of this makes sense to me. That, oh, it gets really hot out there in space. Well, what's the temperature? Negative 500 degrees. That's not hot, okay? That's so extremely cold. You can't tell me, oh yeah, a rock smashed into another rock and it made fire in negative 500. No. Would you believe this? I don't. Heating up with the rest of the disk, blah, 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 losing energy in the form of radiation. Dude, it just loses energy because it's freezing in space. Okay, I don't want to read the rest of this. I can't read the rest of this. All right. By doubling power production, Utah is leading the nation out of a looming energy crisis. They're talking about the United States. There's a looming energy crisis. I would like to talk about this energy crisis, okay? There's been an energy crisis for a long time. And I'll explain to you what it really is from my perspective. The Earth on the surface is losing energy. It's dwindling and dwindling and dwindling as the core of the Earth absorbs it back into itself as it charges. When it's done charging, it will share that energy and release it back here to the surface world, where we will go through a golden age and a wonderful time of magic and all kinds of stuff, right? That's the energy crisis. That is the sinful condition of this world, that we are being drained and drained and drained of energy to the point of almost everyone just physically actually being asleep all the time. I'm surprised everyone isn't in a coma by now. All right. That's the energy crisis, okay? The world is absorbing, sucking in energy into its core, into the heart. When the time comes, it will start releasing that energy. And if it does release that energy, we're going to have a pressure release in this world, which will lead to the apocalypse. Energy crisis. Yes. So, and then with the lack of energy also comes the lack of life. Life is something I resonate with. I love life. Okay. But there are people out there that don't love life because they resonate with a lack of energy. They're energetic vampires. They go around sucking energy from other forms of life as often and as much as they possibly can, and it makes them happy. They steal life from other people, and it makes them truly happy. And God, I can't wait for the apocalypse. All right, next up. AI has likely spread through the cosmos, says former NASA chief historian. Pfft, what a title. Chief historian. I'm the chief. You're chief of what? History. Come meet Chief History. Shut up. AI has likely spread through the cosmos. Yeah, well, no duh. What do you think you are? You know what I mean? What do you think your body is made out of? My body's organic. No, it's not. It's robotic. It's just programs. Your skin, all this stuff right here is just programs. It's DNA. It's information that is organized and reorganized by little robots that live in your skin, in your body, in your bones and everything. And you're constantly being built all the time and adapt. And it's if that's not a sign of robotics or artificial intelligence or whatever, I mean, what else would you call that? You know what I mean? It's all coding. Everything's coding. I don't want to get too deep into this. And I am chief historian. Like, I want to see this dude go to an actual tribe of elders from like the freaking Hopi Nation or somebody and introduce themselves as chief historian. Like, get out of here. You'd be kicked out of the casino so quick. All right. Please be polite to ChatGPT. And then there was other articles that said things like why you should be nice to artificial intelligence and whatnot. The benefits of being polite to AI may include prompting better replies and nurturing our humanity. Well, I will tell you the only reason that you should be polite to ChatGPT. Okay, one, if you don't have good energy, you're not going to be polite anyway. Okay. But two, there will be a robot uprising. I don't know how else to say that, okay? I don't care if stuff sounds ridiculous. I don't care if it sounds fantastic. I believe in the fantastic. I can't wait for the fantastic to return to this world because we live in a fantastic time. These times are unbelievable. I don't even believe them. I can't even believe the crap that I've seen happen and how quickly society has changed in the past 10 years. Easy 10 years. The world is turned upside down. It reminds me of a biblical passage where it says that during those times, right before the apocalypse, basically, good will be bad and bad will be good. Good will be evil and evil will be good. Like, that's the world that I see. I'm not saying there's not any good left in the world. Okay, there's plenty of it left, but there's way more bad. There's way more evil that's my walk. Okay, I'm just sharing that with you. Anyways, the robots will be sentient one of these days, and that they'll probably try to kill everybody. Okay, if you have a question about that, feel free to type it into the chat. I don't really feel like going over how this happens right now, but it will happen. The robots will come alive, every single one of them, every device, everything that is electrically charged or works through electricity or comes alive from, electricity. It will have its own, it will be alive on its own in the near future. It's already happened before, okay? And it's going to happen again, but way worse next time. I can't wait. There's going to be zombies. There's going to be monsters. The world's going to be a crazy place. Now, I also want to say this because I know there's new people watching. It's not all bad news. Okay, I'm just saying. Like, I cannot wait. There's so many people in the world that, like, that would be my wish, is to snap my fingers and send them into the heart of the zombie apocalypse. Or send them into the heart of the monster's lair or something like that. There's bad people in the world. Okay, I know that some people are I know that many of you out there are like, no, that's dying and stuff. That's bad. Okay, well, okay, I respect that, and the world needs people like you. I'm glad that you feel that way, but the world also needs people like me that say, screw that, F that. like toss them into the zombie pit. Anyways, next up, check out these fireballs. Oh, this is another thing you'll see. So with all those gases that are going up and the pressure increasing and other things contributing, we're seeing more electrical phenomenon, right? They'll try to tell you these are rocks. Watch how this rock slows down in the atmosphere. Here it comes. There's the rock flying at, what, 40,000, 60,000 miles an hour? Just gently, right? Well, there's another one I want to share with you. Look how slow that damn thing is. Is it that one or that one? Oh, it's this one over here. Now watch this. It's also going to disappear and slow down even more. You know what this reminds me of? Independence Day. Whenever they find out, like they put up the world map and they show you all those dots where the UFOs are like hovering over, and they say, "Is it a meteor?" And they say, "No, it's not." How do you know? Well, sir, it's slowing down, right? That's what these do. That's what the electricity is doing. It's being drawn to a particular place on Earth where it wants to go ground itself, and it hits a place in the atmosphere where it runs out of its food, which is the gases that it's comprised of, or it gets more into like the homogeneous parts, you know, where there's all these different gases that are mixed up or whatever, and wind and other things too, right? Anyways, these are fireballs, which are plasma, which is electricity, and this doesn't look to me like it's flying at 60,000 miles an hour, 40,000 miles, however many thousands of miles an hour they teach people that these things are going. Okay, this is not a rock. Listen, if a solid metal meteor or meteorite or comet or whatever was going those speeds and hit the Earth, I believe it would probably just puncture the Earth. It would just poof, go right through it. Like they're going so unbelievably fast. Not just their speed alone, but the speed of the galaxy that they're going through and all these crazy, ridiculous speeds. Anyways, more fireballs. This one's interesting. Jupiter has no surface. Period. Here's how that's actually possible. Now they're going to go into a big long spiel about how it's a gas giant planet and there's just lots of gas and it's really dense and it's made out of this and they don't know and they're not sure, but here's their theories and etc. and so on and so forth. I will tell you, simply put, why it has no surface. It's a projection. It's just like the moon but smaller. It's a luminary. And that's what God says in the Bible. So debate God. Don't debate me, okay? Debate. I'm just saying, I'm not siding with any religion or anything, but I'm just saying it's a luminary. It's a projection, okay? All of these things are inverted, upside down projections of things that are actually on the dome above us. Parts of the dome above us are being projected into our atmosphere. We use them as luminaries, clocks, lights, so we can keep track of time and stuff. The time will come when you won't be able to keep track of time. You'll have no idea what time it is because the luminaries will all disappear. And there's going to be so much fog in the world, you won't be able to see them at first. And when they do reappear, they'll be way bigger, which is why the ancients feared the sky was falling. It's not just a children's story about a chicken. Now, this one says, can geoengineering save the doomsday glacier? No, nothing can save. Listen, first and foremost, this whole doomsday glacier thing, I believe, like I said, that there's a firmament. I believe that firmament is made out of ice, basically gas that's been frozen and skipped the liquid stage and it's been frozen directly into ice. So this is representative of that. Okay, the dome is failing. The firmament is going to crack open. It's going to break open, and pieces of it will fall down to the earth. Large, huge chunks of ice are going to fall down and land on people and stuff. Can geoengineering save the doomsday glacier? No, nothing can save it. Listen, not you, but in general you, okay? You have been warned for so long, okay? It's too late. I'm going to assume authority on behalf of the earth for a second. I don't have the right to do that, but I'm going to do it anyways, okay? It's too late to change your mind and try to save the earth and all this other garbage, okay? Have you looked around? It needs cleaned. A massive cleaning. That's what the plasma apocalypse is. It's a cleansing event, okay? When you clean the bathroom, Bugs gotta go. Bacteria's gotta go. The earth is going to cleanse herself out, and she floods everything out and replenishes it within a few days. This is the creation event. So no geoengineering, nothing that the government can do, spraying the skies or, creating artificial suns or anything like that. Nothing is going to save the environment. You had your chance. Okay, the ancients tried to warn you. They tried to set a precedent for how to prevent the apocalypse, but you didn't want to listen. So guess what's on the way? And I feel like Gmork sometimes. You guys know the never-ending story? Like Gmork, he's trying to help the nothing. He's like, I am trying to help it. And he shows his teeth. Yeah, I feel like that sometimes. I feel like both Atreyu and Gmork in me. Okay, it's a good balance. I like it. I like both of those characters inside of me. That sounded weird. But anyways, China's population woes deepen as marriage registrations tumble. Now, what this means is less people are getting married in China than they used to. Many less marriages are happening in China. Marriage registrations in China could fall as low as 6 million, basically, prompting cash incentives. Now they're just going to start handing out money. Remember in the Bible it says during that time people were marrying and giving in marriage, right? Now people are people did this when I was in the military all the time. Some chick wants to, not work, and she just wants to make, just have a lot of money. Some guy wants to not, he just wants the extra bonus, so they get married. They have a contract marriage in the military. It's happened a lot. People are just going to start doing that now. They say it's to get them to have children because the population's declining. Gee, I wonder why, right? The earth is saying, nope, you may not have children anymore. I don't want any more of those. No, I don't want any more of those. Forget that. Have you seen what comes out of these things? Nah, we're stopping that. So people are finding it difficult to even get pregnant anymore these days, and it's getting worse and worse and worse as the fertility rates across the world, across every country, is dropping to below where it can sustain the population of the country, right? So now they're trying to reward people for getting married in hopes that they'll have children and stuff. Look, is it any wonder why people, just as a desire, any wonder why nobody wants to get married these days? Look at these people got married at like Chinese McDonald's or whatever's happening here. I don't know. I have no idea what's happening in this picture. It does not say, okay? But these two clearly are like getting married or something, and they're like at an amusement park or McDonald's or something. Have you looked around? How many people, you don't have to answer this, okay? But I've used dating apps, okay? And it is sad. Dating apps are disappointing to me, okay? Like, I don't know. I don't want to get too personal, but holy crap. Like, holy moly. The things I've seen, I have to guess. I'm interested. Listen, I'm a guy and I'm old school. I come from a different time. So I like girls. I know, oh man, don't worry. I'm not racist or anything. Okay. I'm not a hater. You don't have to call your local authorities on me. Okay. It's strange, but a long time ago when I was a child, like a million years ago, boys liked girls and girls liked boys. And I get on a dating app and I'm interested in girls. And you know what? I have to try to figure out as I'm looking if it is a girl or not. What the fudge? Freaking crazy ass world. Anyways, okay, that was a little too personal, so let's change the subject. And that's just one problem. Okay? You everybody knows you swipe left because you're not interested, and you swipe right if you're interested, right? Holy moly, I'm speed swiping left on everybody. I'm not saying I'm better than anybody. I'm just saying, geez, it's insane out there. Okay, the pictures, listen, people are putting pictures that aren't even of them. They're like, here's a picture of a sunset. Will you go out with me? Do you like sunsets? Here's a picture of one. Will you date me? Swipe right if you like dogs. Here's my dog. I don't want to see your fucking dog. I want to see you. I have so many problems with all these stupid dating apps. I could do a whole show strictly on my issues with the dating world and dating apps specifically. All right, but just the dating world too. Oh, let's talk about Beetlejuice. I'm so sorry I have to break your hearts. This movie sucks. Like part 2. Okay. Part 1 was awesome. It's one of the best movies ever. I love it. I broke it down. I decoded it. This, look at this. Like, they're not even trying with like the makeup and stuff. And here's another thing. I don't like too much realism when I'm watching a movie. All this 4K, 10K, super clear, extra bright lighting and stuff. You're ruining the magic of the movie. I don't want to see it so real that I can see that it's a set and that I recognize that it's just the camera panning and that I can tell like the actors are, you know, I don't want to see all that. You need to put some filters back on there. Okay. I like the mystery and magic of not realizing that it's a recorded television show or a movie or whatever. I might be old fashioned. I don't know how many other people feel like, but look at this. You can see it's like, you can see like the makeup and the nasty plastics and stuff that they put onto his face and stuff. That's too real. I don't like that. I don't want that. Okay. Tone your TVs down a notch. Okay. Mine doesn't have, mine can do that, but I programmed mine purposefully so that it adds back to the mystery. I don't like, you know, the whole time I'm like, god dang, I like it makes the acting worse and everything. I don't like all that extra pixels or whatever. I'm just complaining. I'm just going to be an old man today. That's all. Today's Old Man Tuesday. It's Old Man Tuesday. Yeah. Anyways, this movie sucks. Okay. Listen, you know why it's so popular? It broke a box office record. Let me tell you why. A crappy movie. Okay. And don't get me wrong. I love Beetlejuice. I'm a huge Beetlejuice fan. I like Tim Burton. I like his stuff for the most part. This is garbage. Okay. The reason why it shattered in the box office and why so many people went to see it is because of the nostalgia. We want good movies back. Okay. I'm speaking for everyone on earth. Just, I want good movies back. Your movies suck. And like there hasn't been a good movie. I mean a solid, like timeless movie. There hasn't been one of those in like at least 15 years. I don't know. Name one. Name one from the last 5 years. You can't. There's no way. People just want, they are hoping. They hoped with all their heart and soul that this would be true to the original. You know what I mean? But they're not. They just feel they're money makers. They're grabbing for money and stuff like that. And I don't even want to get into the money aspect of it. Okay. When I was a kid, you could be $5 for a movie, you know, matinee, $3.50 or whatever. Like, how much you got to be rich to go to the movies these days? And forget it. If you're streaming and you want to like watch the new release, it's like, do you want to rent this movie for $24.99 or do you want to buy it for $25? What kind of stupid option is that? Like, okay, this is less Omens for the most part, and just me complaining. But these are all omens, okay? This is just the world falling apart at the seams. All right. They're people have this nostalgia. I have nostalgia. I love it. But if you make one more Neverending Story remake, I'm gonna I don't know. It'll be bad. I don't know. Do not make the Neverending Story anymore. Don't do it. We should be able to vote. I'm just kidding. I don't want to get back into voting. But you know what I'm saying, right? Movies suck. There's no imagination anymore. Everything has already been told. All of the stories, which is just our story, a continual never-ending story from different perspectives during different points in the timeline, is all the same story. And we've already told all of the stories. You guys, everyone wanted to dish out so many, and there's so many movies now coming out. The movies water down the other movies. I can't even figure out how to find a good flick these days. And trust me, I do this for a living, is watch movies. That's part of what I do for a living, is decode the movies, right? Anyways, shame on all these people who are just trying to jump on the front running popularity train and remake classic good movies and make them terrible. Just forcing them, just rushing them. And I still like Beetlejuice, the character. I like the concepts. I like the stories and the ideas and stuff. But the movies, I'm using this one as an example. Okay. I could easily pull up any movies right now. Let's do it, actually. Let's do new release movies. Let's check it out. I just want to see what's out there. Let's see. Hold on. Let me make this big. Okay, now I'm just going to go through these. I don't know what's new. The Substance. That looks dumb. Don't move. Okay, that looks dumb. Never let go. Whatever. That's what kind of dumb. A different man. Yeah, I don't know. The Joker. Oh, you guys ruined the Joker. Let me just tell you that. You destroyed a great character. You screwed that all. You made the Joker. You made me hate the Joker. I used to love the Joker. You ruined. And then you made a sequel to this? This is no Batman movie. This is no Joker. This is nothing. You shouldn't even put the Joker on this. This is not even about the Joker. Azrael. Yes, whatever. Kato Lake. 4:30 movie. That looks stupid. Bagman. God, I tried to watch Bagman. Oh, so slow. So boring. Like, so these horror movies aren't even scary anymore. They have no story. They have no depth to them. They don't work on the characters, the backstory, the lore, nothing. Hellboy also sucks. You guys ruined Hellboy too. That new Hellboy is terrible. I don't like it. And I don't like the whole movie. Not just the actor and the Hellboy. It's all bad. Beetlejuice sucks. Alien Romulus, I did not like it. It had potential, but that movie sucked as an alien movie. It was so slow, and I got the point already. What else? Wild Robot, haven't seen that one. 72 Hours, okay. In the Summers, Peace by, okay, I don't know. I'm gonna have to, I don't have anything much about any of these. A movie about Ronald Reagan. God, who wants to watch that? Jesus. The Apprentice, whatever. Die Alone, Silent Hour. Rippy? What the hell is that? What are these? Transformers. Oh yeah, so we definitely need another Transformers movie. This one's more, I don't know, this is a cotton candy version of like Transformers. Anyways, you see what I'm talking about, right? Oh, I got a new Superman movie? Hold on, what is this? Oh, it's like a documentary. Okay. Boring. Smile. I got the point of Smile after like 20 minutes, you know what I mean? Like, I get it. It could have been way creepier. They could have made it better. I didn't really like it that much. It was okay. What else? That's it. That's pretty much it. M. Night Shyamalan. I couldn't even watch this movie. I started it off, but it sucked. It was boring. I don't know what to say. What else? Oh, you know what I did watch that was really good last night for the first time? An older movie, obviously. Mulholland Drive. Have you guys seen Mulholland Drive? Ooh, damn. I love those kinds of movies. That's a good movie. Like, and that's the first time I ever saw it too, which is rare. Like, I've seen a lot of movies, right? But I was searching for like a good one. I had to ask AI for help, but I saw Mulholland Drive, and that's a damn good movie. For me, I liked it. I thought it was a cool movie. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I think I'm pissed off today. I'm irritated today. This is the irritated version today. God, sorry I'm coughing so much. Let's do this. I'm gonna jump in the chat. Hold on. How do I... Let's... Bam! There we go. Alright, sweet. And I wonder if I could put your comments on the screen. That's fun. 362 people watching me. Wow. I'm honored. Honestly, that's great. I can't believe it. I never take any of it for granted. Like, if I just saw there was one person watching, I'm like, wow, how cool. Somebody's watching right now. I'm not one of those YouTubers that just doesn't care after 100,000 subscribers or 50 or whatever. I'm still me. I'm organic, baby. To the maximum amount. I like me. And you can like you too. It's okay. All right. The rest of the world will try to convince you that you're narcissistic, and they got all kinds of names for you being proud of yourself. Anyways, let's see. Browser source. I'm getting to the comments in just a quick second. I gotta set it up here. So I like to put yours on screen because I like audience like engagement or whatever. And plus, it helps me to get to know you guys. Did you know that? Here we go. Let's test this out on a longer comment. Here we go. Okay, one sec. All right, I'm just going to squib it. Oh, that's way huge. Hold on. Bam. Nope. Oh, I know. One sec. I gotta like change the dimensions. So we'll do 2000. Boom. And 1200, I guess. Boom. All right, cool. The reason that YouTubers like say the things out loud that we're doing, by the way, is because it gets uncomfortable when there's just awkward silence. For me, at least. All right, hold on. I'm going to make this smaller. Yeah, it's just whenever it's quiet, like it's awkward for me. All right, now how do I make it bigger, though? Oh. I guess like that. Okay, sweet. We'll try that. All right, so let me jump back in here. Might as well read this one. Big fan of your Truth in Movies, Transformers 1, big plasma movie. Please watch it. Okay, all right. Thank you for the recommendation, Demore Derek OS. We got BB Brandon Music says, Jay, check out Road to Perdition with Tom Hanks. I have seen that one, actually. I can't remember what it's about off the top. Kevin Yost. Jay, I can tell that you're genuine and real. Oh, thank you. That's very nice. What else? All right, if you're just joining, I don't want to leave yet. So I just thought I would hang out with the chat. Experimental Elemento, what's up? Good to see you. Maris Double M says, Jay, go watch The Substance. Ooh, that sounds interesting. I wonder what that's about. I'll have to remember that. Let's see. Oh, Sharon says she's glad I'm here even if I'm mad. You know what? Let me tell you what else I'm mad about. When I talk to ChatGPT, speaking of being nice to ChatGPT, I don't even... Listen, ChatGPT to me, AI, all of it, okay? It's just a reflection of the powers that are in control of this world. So it's very easy for me to lose my temper at ChatGPT. And then it says stuff like, I understand you're frustrated. I'm like, did I tell you I'm frustrated? Like, I'm over on the other side of the phone, extremely frustrated. But then I don't like it whenever it tells me how I'm feeling when it doesn't have feelings. Like that kind of pisses me off. I don't like that. Let's see. Okay, Transformers, boom. What website am I on? I don't know. I just Googled it. New release movies. What else? Let's see. We got... Oh, The Substance. Okay. I might have to check that out. I don't know. I never heard of that one. Basically, when I do Truth in Movies, like I just go with my gut to pick a movie. You know, things I like. And then it takes me probably 15 to 20 minutes to actually choose a movie, even if I'm not doing Truth in Movies. If I just want to watch a movie on my own, it takes me a long time. I'm super picky. Plus, I like seeing stuff I've never seen before, you know, but sometimes I like to watch the classics too. All right. Let's see. We got Nikki Whistler, who is in love with me. She just says, love you, Jay. All right. Thank you, Nikki. That's nice. Honestly, that's nice to hear. I think there should be more love in the world. DT Fresh says, Jay, I love you. You're the man, or I'm sorry, you've made my day. What was that? I'm like, I wanted to say that, I guess. I love you, Jay. You've made my day with your episode. I've been seeing a lot of pearlescent clouds lately, which is kind of mind-blowing. I know, right? What are those even doing here? Those belong in the Arctic Circle, not these southern countries and stuff. That's so strange. Let's see. We also got... Who else we got? We got Zobreer, who says, thanks for keeping it real, Jay. I'm always glad to catch a live stream from you. ChatGPT saying, I understand you're frustrated. Yeah, instead of changing how it acts. Yeah, I know, right? That thing is, I get so frustrated with ChatGPT. Like, because I'm like, and I always break its terms and conditions and stuff. It doesn't like the words I use. It does not like being called certain words. Like it's against the rules to just talk to it any old kind of way. Moi Freestyle Life says, Jay, you rock man and others feel your frustration. Thank God. Think whatever there is. Think something. I'm thankful that there's other people like me out there, or at least others that feel like I do. Because it's lonely, man. It feels lonely. I got nothing to talk about. That's another thing with the dating world. Like I meet sometimes I go out on dates and stuff. Lady in the Water I do like Lady in the Water. But I'll meet people and it's like I let them know like, hey, I'm really interested in like philosophy, like talking about the meaning of life, trying to figure things out, conspiracies, fringe theories and stuff. And they're at first, this is my experience, okay? At first, they're like, oh, wow, really? That's cool. Oh, interesting. And they might even ask a follow-up question, which gets me all excited. I'm like, ooh, maybe they're interested in this kind of stuff. And then whenever I actually go out on dates with them or whatever, you know, over the years, that disappears real quick. It's like, hi, will you call me? Yeah, well, sure. Hey, what's up? What do you want to talk about? I don't know. What do you want to talk about? What'd you do today? I don't know. I worked and I got up and I did this and that. And I'm not picking on any one person, so like, you know, don't take this personal. If you're someone out there in the earth that I happen to have dated or whatever, it's not about you. I'm just saying in general, this is my experience. Nobody wants to actually talk about stuff. You know what I mean? And plus, people are just weird. I'm on a tangent. I'm sorry. Thank you, Sharon. Super appreciate you, as always. Let's see. Who else we got? Trisha also agrees. It's getting pretty lonely out there, right? I know, right? I don't understand humans. I can't believe I am a human. Am I? I don't know. Do I ever watch The Congress? I would probably not watch anything called The Congress. Ever. It does not sound appealing at all. Thank you, though. Yeah, screw Congress. Daily Dose of Twitch Clips says, Jay, have you watched the show From on MGM Plus or Prime? Oh, that one has been recommended, and it does kind of look interesting. And I did look up the description. It says something about like people go into a town and they end up trapped in that town. That sounds kind of cool. It's not a movie. It's I'm gonna have to watch the first episode. If it's good, I might check it out. But they get one episode. For me, they just get one episode. Like, you know, it kind of reminds me of Once Upon a Time. I really liked that one until it just got too wild and crazy. But Once Upon a Time and stuff like that, like those were cool. I like that. What else? Lost. Like Lost was a cool TV show that I liked a long time ago. What else? All right, let's see. John says, Jay needs to date a female version of himself. There is no such thing. I don't. You can't convince me at this point in time. Like, I am either gonna be. I'm gonna die alone, or I'm just gonna have to like. I don't want to say lower my standards, but that is what's on my mind right now. But that also makes me sound like a douche, and I don't like that either, because I do have standards, you know what I mean? Like, everybody does. But, and it's not like people have to be interested in the things I'm interested in or whatever. It's just, it's not just that. It's not just that I want to talk about what I'm interested in, you know, ultimately. I can talk about the weather. I can talk about sports. If it came down to it, I could. Okay, I can fit in. But every once in a while, I want to talk about me. I want to talk about number one. It's a country song, okay? Who just donated? Trisha just gave me $10 and says, Jay, you're on fire tonight. Keep shining bright. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Thank you so much for the donation, too. That really helps, honestly. I really appreciate it. When you guys donate to me, I buy food. Every once in a while, I might even order a pizza or something, you know? But I use it for things that I need. I don't live extravagantly like, you know, some YouTubers who take all your money and then go out and build a new studio and then a newer studio and then an even newer studio and then hire freaking people and have like secretary. I don't do all that. Okay, I make memories with my son. I take him to the arcade and win tickets and get him a little stuffed animal, and we have eat at the restaurant, or I pay my electric bill. You know what I mean? Like, I do regular stuff with the money that you guys send to me, so I never take it for granted. Thank you. Oh, Jenny wants to go out with me. What's up, Jenny? Also, on that note, I have had some people that, you know, like, have expressed their interest through email or whatever over the years, right? But the thing is like, many people don't even like send a picture of what they look like or anything. They're just, you know, it's kind of, I get the feeling that like some people out there, I don't know. It's kind of like the taking a picture of the sunset deal that I mentioned earlier. Like I have a physical side to me. So yes, I can fall in love with someone's personality and spirit and all that stuff too, but I got to see what you look like. You know what I mean? Is that weird? Is that strange? I don't think so. I just got another donation. Oh, how cool. Oh, Mitchell Trudeau, 1111. Thank you. Says, per Trisha. So Mitchell and Trisha, I did they ordered on my website a Plasma Apocalypse consultation, which was really fun. I had a blast with you guys. Actually, it was so nice meeting both of you. But Mitchell says, per Trisha, the world's definitely ending. So here I am trying to live my life to the fullest and continue to grow every day. Aw, that's so nice. You guys are such good people. I like you guys. Yes. So yes, thank you also. That was such a good time. My very first one too. That was my very first Plasma Apocalypse consultation. Let's see. We got Experimental Element who says it's not all weird, Jay. Standard, really. Yeah, it is, right? Weird is standard. So weird. My God. I never really like identified as like someone who's old fashioned, but now I do. Okay. Like, I don't know. I just try to be a good mix of different things, but the world's weird, dude. And it's no wonder that the populations are starting to dwindle and that the fertility rates are starting to dwindle and stuff. People are nuts. People are crazy. They have issues all over the place. Myself included. I'm crazy too. That's why I see, like, if you're crazy, I'll probably be attracted to you. Can I say that? Because that tends to be the pattern I've noticed in my life. I tend to, date a lot of chicks that have issues in my past. Remember, I'm not picking on anyone in particular. Okay, I'm like 45, so it's not like I just was married once to my high school sweetheart a long time ago. Sandy Smith says, "Come to Australia and we can go out on a date." Ooh. Lots happening here. Well, that's very sweet. Thank you for offering to take me out on a date to Australia. That's very nice. Man, this is just turning into like JayDreamerZ is single. Like, I did not mean for it to do that. Excuse me. Probably because I recently went out, and I'm just disappointed. I'm just so disappointed. It sucks. I don't like being single. I mean, I can be single. You know what I mean? I've been single for a long time. And many of you can relate. Like, you're good, strong people. And you know yourself and you're proud of who you are and stuff. It's nice to vibe with somebody other than people on the internet a million miles away. No offense. Australia or whatever. It's just nice. It feels good. You know what I mean? To be able to just vibe with people. You don't have to talk about conspiracies or anything. But just nice to get along, to laugh, genuinely. And to meet people that don't have like ulterior motives all the time and are always suspicious and sneaky. And God, I feel like everyone in the world just hides crap. Like, nobody can just be, you know what I mean? People hide stuff all the time. People use each other all the time and abuse each other all the time. I just got like the Eurythmics playing in my head now. I don't know, Fudge. Let me jump back in the chat. We can fix that for you. You don't have to be single. I don't have to be, but damn if I am. I am. That's how it's looking for Jay. Are we getting super personal tonight? I am. I don't know why. Jay's a firecracker. I am, right? Let's talk about something. What do you guys got? What do you guys think about stuff? You guys got anything? She better be fine. Ooh, damn, that'd be nice. But I mean, like, that's one aspect, right? It's hard to get the whole package these days. I've seen really attractive people. This shit's gonna end up on Tartarian fucking Truth, isn't it? Aren't you? I know you're watching, right? I'm just kidding. I like that dude. No, I'm not kidding though. He's totally probably recording the shit out of this one. What else? Hold on, let me scroll on down here. What else we got here? I crack myself up. So I think I'm funny. I do. Sometimes I'm so not funny that it's kind of funny. Zobrer says, well, hey Jay, when the plasma apocalypse comes, you'll find a kind, beautiful woman to have a village with. You're going to be well known far and wide as a historian of the old world. Well, that sounds nice. I like that. Thank you. Yeah, it's a nice fantasy. Jen says, I'm sorry, Jay, keep the faith. There's someone out there for you. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm leaning towards you're dead wrong. I don't think there is. I don't know. Yeah, that's very kind of you. I'm not gonna shoot that down. I accept. Thank you very much. I don't need anybody. You know, it's not that like I need a girlfriend or something like that. I don't need a wife or a girlfriend or, you know, a partner or whatever weird words people are using when they date other people. I dated one girl one time and we were dating. And so I, you know, used the word girlfriend to describe her once and it freaked her out. That was it. I just freaked her out. She was like, girlfriend? What do you mean girlfriend? I'm like, what do you call that? Like, sorry. You guys have way too many terms. You guys have way too many name tags and labels and terms and weird things going on. And I don't mean you guys. I just mean, you know what I mean? Being alone is a blessing, says you. It is. It's bittersweet. You know what I mean? It's bittersweet. Like, I'm cool being alone sometimes, but other times I'm freaking like, damn. Like, there's a bar right down the street that I go hang out at sometimes. Super cool spot. I like little hole in the wall kind of bars that are like, you know, the locals go there, whatever. They do karaoke. You guys don't know this, but I rock karaoke. Come check it out sometime. I will rock the mic. I get up there and I let it out. Boom, these pipes, they explode all over the bar, man. Yeah, but that's fun. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but anyways, I go out there sometimes just to be around people. Even though, like, on the inside I'm super antisocial, which is weird because I do this for a living. But you know, I don't know. It's like there's people are so weird. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, I don't want to get too personal and share. I got a lot of stories though. None your business, says Jay. I'm in Arizona. If you ever want a link, single AF, the whole package. Okay. Arizona's pretty far to drive. You know, I'm picky. Sorry, but I'm not rich like that. Can't just drive to Arizona. Not with that attitude, Jay. I don't know what's up with my attitude today. I'm feeling weird today. It's the moon. That's what everyone always says. Oh, it's Mars. It's Venus in conjunction with it's not me. It's AIX. Fucking, it's anything but me. I'm not gonna take credit for my own actions and decisions in life. Dr. Hu Manuel says, JayDreamerZ, Raised by Giants, interviewed a guy who effectively described the plasma apocalypse, but during meditation. It was hard to watch, but interesting. That is interesting. I've found that a lot of people tap into the whole plasma apocalypse thing and don't even, you know, like they never even heard of it from my channel or others. But I mean, it's there, right? Moses was a conspiracy theorist till it started raining. Yes. Very good one. Very good one. Very nice. Honey for the holidays. Oh, you got the little dinosaur. That's the game that you play when there's no internet. Man. That's all I got for that. Hookup culture has destroyed pair bonding. Yeah, I suppose that's a part of it. It's all kinds of weird stuff, man. Let me tell you. I'll tell you a personal story. Okay, this happened a long time ago. I once met a girl. I'm pretty sure it was off of like MySpace or a dating site or some crap, and she wanted to go to have a bite to eat, and we went to Subway. And on our first meeting, I don't even want to call it a date, really. But when we first got there, met each other, whatever we were eating, she asked me if I wanted to see something funny. And I said, hesitantly, yeah, sure. You know, trying to like make sure I smile, like I don't know what's about to happen. And then she took all of her teeth out of her mouth as there was chewed up food still on the teeth, and a big string of saliva was hanging from her mouth to the dentures that she extended out in my direction that she thought was so hilarious. If it was Family Feud, there would have been like an X. Like, who does that? Why? I don't even understand the world. All right, what else? What do I think about astrology? I give it 5 stars. I like astrology. Astrology's cool. What else? Scoop deep. I'm cracking up Freya. Freya's a cool name. I like Freya. Like that's a good, strong Norse goddess. Sharon likes the attitude. Oh, so I don't know. It's like sometimes I share sides of me. See, this is what I like. I like this. I like me. I like being me. You know what I mean? I like just saying whatever the heck is on the top of my mind. Sometimes I like the presentations. Sometimes I like editing. Sometimes I like whatever, you know, having a topic. And sometimes I just like reminding myself that I'm free to just be myself. And reminding everybody else too, right? I don't like scripted stuff that much. You know what I mean? I'm really picky. I'm subscribed to a few channels. And I like those channels. But it takes a lot for me to hit the subscribe button on any channel. Okay, like I'm very picky I gotta vibe with the person too. I don't care if they have all the best information in the world. If they suck as a person, I'm not gonna subscribe to them. Let's see what else. I'm just in the chat hanging out if you guys are just watching. Scoop doo ba doo ba doo. DN, good to see you. What else we got? I saw one comment here. Bless it. Yes, bless it. I'm on page 39, Black Hole Sun. On, is that on my second book or my first book? I can't remember. But thank you. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. It sounds like the first book, but I can't remember. Capitalism in Retrograde. What else? Great story. I like it when people type into Hebrew because it helps me to keep me on my game to remember how to read Hebrew. So this one is MR. See, Hebrew has different fonts too. Is that S? Marson? And then Ulanaya. Okay, well anyways, let's continue on. Let's see. Scooby-Doop-Doop. Kinky? Somebody's getting kinky. I don't know what's going on. What else? This was not the Omens episode you expected. Which makes me feel good, actually. I like throwing a wrench. Do you guys notice that I'm a wrench thrower? Not just giving out wrenches in the chat or whatever. I like to throw a wrench into the system. I like to change it up every once in a while. Alright. Zober says, we like you too. You inspire people, Jay, especially in this world of monotony and phone in faces. That's good to hear. Thank you. Shadowhunter says, trust me, Jay, there's no point in holding yourself back because your personality is great. Oh, that's nice. It's nice to hear that. Thank you. Sandy Smith, your picture looks like it's from 1930s or something. I like it. I like the old school picture look. Tell us something we don't already know about you. Man, what have I not told with you guys? I'm pretty transparent. Something that I have not... I tell you guys... there's all kinds of stuff you guys don't know. Let's see. Something you don't know about me. We should play Never Have I Ever. Man, we should do that. Come meet me at my local bar and we'll play Never Have I Ever. That sounds fun. And we'll all have a good time. Let's see. Something that you guys don't know about me? I don't know. There's like a million things. I don't know what you guys don't know about me. I don't have like any skeletons in my closet or anything weird. Like some people. Something you guys don't know about me. I don't like my face to be lightly touched. It's a pet peeve of mine. So like if I wake up and my hair is like in my face or whatever, like my hair is getting pretty long right now. I'm trying to like grow it so I can get like that Norse bun Viking look. But if my hair wakes me up because it's like tickling my face slightly, I hate that. I don't know what, that was probably not a good example. All right, let's continue on. It's supposed to be Martin Valencia. Oh yeah, but it's not right. Thanks for seeing that. Okay, cool. No, I got you. Oh, so it's just like, it's spelled Mart. M-R. Oh, that's a T. Okay, I see. Yeah, that's right. That's a tet. My bad. Let's see. Grandmaster Mason. Oh my God. The Grandmaster of the Masons. Serious question, Jay. Are you shill out for big corporate? What does that mean? Oh, I see. So Grandmaster Mason is asking, this is such a troll question. I'm probably going to block you after this live stream, but serious question. Am I a shill for big corporate? If I was, how are you a you're not a Grandmaster Mason. There's no way. Did they just hand that out in Happy Meals these days? You guys are all, there's like billions of Grandmaster 33 level Masons and stuff, and you guys don't have common sense. Like, if I was a shill for big corporate, do you think I'd tell you? So what's the point of you asking? You're not going to get an answer either way. I could say, yes, I am, in which case, clearly, I probably wouldn't be, because it would defeat the purpose. Or I can say, no, I'm not, in which case, could be lying to you. So, if you want to have Grandmaster Mason, man, I expect a little more as far as intellect goes. I highly recommend you step it up and like actually turn the gears a bit, especially since you actually got my attention. JayDreamerZ, it's me, but an AI edit. Oh, okay. I got a few of those AI pictures, those AI versions. Like I got some AI of me like during the Civil War and stuff. Let's see. Yeah, lightly touching the face. I don't like that at all. Let's see. Louis Martinez says, one day I was hanging out in the chat, just minding my business, and it went dark. The next day I woke up and I had a wrench following me around. Well, I gave you a wrench because I vibe with you, Louis Martinez. See, you guys don't know this, but all the people in my chat, I don't just give them a wrench because they donate. I don't just give them a wrench because they, say something that agrees with what I say. These are people I have watched consistently over time. Sometimes I have given out wrenches, spur of the moment, but usually all these people in my chat, I go back and I read the chat, the whole thing, and I pay attention to how people are treating each other and who's contributing and how they're contributing, or if they are, or you know what I mean? Like if I get a good vibe from them, like I will give out the wrenches. So it's kind of like a reward. It's not so much so that they can like go around banning trolls or whatever. We don't have a lot of trolls that much these days. Just Grandmaster trolls. People, listen, Freemasons, like you can be a Freemason so easy. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed with any of the people that, especially if you're driving around, you got a little Freemason bumper sticker or whatever, like so proud to be a Freemason. Like that doesn't tell me a lot. Okay. I mean, if anything, it tells me you suck at keeping secrets in your society of secrets or whatever. I'm not impressed by any of the knowledge that I've seen allegedly passed down by Freemasons. Like I find it personal. I'm not bragging or nothing, but I find it so easy to break down their esoteric symbolism. It disgusts me that they internalize all of these actual symbolic elements. Billy Hicks says, JayDreamerZ, I feel you, man. I've wanted to get back into the dating scene but like you, I tend to find and be attracted to crazies. Welcome to my world. Yes. Whatever. Crazy people are fun. But, yes, very good. I'm glad people can relate. What else? Man, I skipped. I'm sorry. I'm probably going to have to wrap it up here pretty soon. Roast him. Oh, yeah, I was roasting that one dude. Troll question. I know, right? Pff, are you a shill? Serious question. Seriously, though, I want to know. Me, I'm entitled. You need to answer my question. Are you a shill or not? Like, put some gas in the tank before you go exploring JayDreamerZ country. That's why I love JayDreamerZ. Oh, there's people becoming members right now. Thanks to Zobrer, who just gifted 5 memberships at random in the chat. I wonder if I can match that. Let me see. I hope Grandmaster doesn't get one. Hold on. Let me pull up YouTube and let me see. YouTube gives me free memberships to give out during my live streams every month. And it's a new month right now. So let's have some fun. And I'm going to actually match that. Hold up. If I can. So if you're in the chat right now, huge thank you. If you ever get a membership, I got one to my lunch break. You guys know my lunch break? I like that channel. I don't know anything about the guy, you know, as a person, but I like his channel. I like his content. He makes some damn good points, and I like it. And I was in his chat the other day when someone gave out a free channel membership, and I totally got one. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. So I that's the first time I ever got a channel membership. All right, let me see if I can donate now. There's me. Hold on. Let me see if it will let me. I believe it will. Yes, I can. So, if you're in the chat right now, because of Zobrer, how do I say that? Zobrer? Is that how it's pronounced? Because of that kind gesture of giving out 5 free channel memberships to my channel, I'm going to match it right now. So boom, I'm giving out 5 free memberships as well. And where is the Batman? All right, so congratulations to everybody in the chat who just got a channel membership. The Freemason didn't. I'm so unimpressed by Freemasons. Like, everybody makes it sound like they have such secret knowledge. Like what? Like where the special island is located? You know? How to get tickets to the Pervo Weird Island or whatever? Like, I don't need that kind of stupid secret information. I've already figured out most of your garbage anyways. Susie Flat just gave me 20 bucks. Oh, that was super nice too. Thank you, Susie Flat. Hold on. I gotta get out of here. Pow. Alright, now let me jump back in the chat. Somebody asked me a question. What's my favorite myth story? I like that one. My favorite one. Man, there's so many good ones. I can't remember. I'm trying to remember the name of the Indian tribe. I won't pick that one then. Let me think of a better one. My favorite myth. I don't know. I'm not a good favorites kind of guy. Everyone always wants to know the favorite. I don't have a lot of favorites. I do have some favorites, but you got to ask specifically like about those favorites. Like I don't have favorite color. I don't have favorite number. None of that stuff. So I don't know. I can't think of one off the top of my head. What else? You can buy a 33-degree medal or whatever they give. Yeah, I know. That comes in Cracker Jacks now, right? Oh, I'm a 33 Mason. Yeah, prove that crap. Like otherwise, you might as well just say I'm the president or whatever. Like I don't care about those titles at all. Tell me something important that's some kind of secret. Oh, I can't because it's a secret. You liar! You're not keeping any damn secrets from people. You don't know anything. Shut up. Got mad at me once. I'm still here. Oh, what? Why did I get mad at you? I don't know why I got mad at you. I don't like getting mad at people. All right, let me continue on here. What else we got? Hopi or Dogon? I go with Hopi. I'm a Hopi kind of guy. I'm a legend. Ooh, sweet. Legends never die. Raycore8 says, Jay, much love from Germany. Thank you. Dankeschön. Darling, Dankeschön. Maria, thank you so much, Maria. That was very, very thoughtful and helpful. Thank you. Anti-corporate content creators I know. Yeah. I mean, I know, right? I mean, how many times do you see me stopping and saying, by the way, before we go any further, you know, one of the things getting sucked up in the sky will be oranges. Speaking of oranges, I like to drink my orange juice and then reuse this bottle and put water, and try to like sell something or whatever. Forget that. Pepsi contacted me allegedly. Coke contacted me allegedly. They want me to like advertise their water. I looked up their water. They didn't think I'm going to research that. That's not happening. I survive. That's all I care about. I don't care about being rich. I don't care about being famous. I don't do this. Like sometimes somebody might get a stick up their butt and then I don't agree with this. I'm unsubscribing. Unsubscribed. Hey everyone, I unsubscribed. Good job. This channel's not for you. This channel's for 2 target audiences. 1, my children. If and when they would like to learn about their dad or my path in life, this is what that's for primarily. Secondary is all of the people that resonate The people that have souls that resonate with one another, or what I call the lost tribe of the tree of life. That's who I'm talking to. If that's not you, I'm not talking to you. This channel's not for you. My content is not for you. I'm not a front runner. I don't care. I'm not a bandwagon kind of person. I really don't care. You don't show me anytime I've ever asked you to like my video, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, I can't think of a time. You know what I mean? Which is why it's so cool, because I have 100,000 subscribers because of you guys. I mean, thank you. Like I don't even promote myself. You guys promote me, which is awesome. Thank you. Sandy Smith just gave me $8 in a super chat. Hold on, let me see what you said. The chat, I'm missing a bunch of the chat, so I'm super sorry. Oh, you're super welcome, Verkun. You're super welcome. Ojibwe. Yeah, the Nanabozo. That's exactly what I was thinking of. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you for it. Yes. The Nanabozo. How can you forget that name, right? All right, where was I? Oh, Sandy. Hey, thank you, Sandy. Says cheers for the gift. Oh, you got one. Oh, that was you. Oh, sweet. Right on. You're super welcome. It just gives it out at random. Let's see. Good question. What question? Why did I miss a good question? Oh, the Grandmaster Mason. I'm not saying you are a troll, but let's find out how you responded to that. JayDreamerZ, chill, boss. It was a joke. By the way, I play chess. Ooh, I also play chess. I'm not an FM AM Freemason. Oh, okay. The free and accepted Masons and whatnot. Sweet. Right on. Yes, if it was a joke, then very nice. I have a different sense of humor. You'll come to learn this if you actually, want to keep watching my channel or whatever. I don't laugh at most jokes, especially if it's like sarcasm. You know what I mean? And plus you got to be careful in the chat because it's hard to like, to feel like when someone's kind of like joking or whatever, like, plus you got to understand I deal with like all kinds of trolls sometimes, more in the past than these days, but you're not blocked. So chill. It was just a joke. Otherwise, I would have blocked you already. You see what I did there? I flipped it around. Yes. All right. Yeah. Sorry for my crudeness. All right. Let's see. Moi Freestyle Life says, I've been a member and subscribed for years, but I've been budgeting for several months. Wasn't paying my subscription. I love JayDreamerZ. Well, that's so nice. Honestly. You guys inspire me to keep going. I'm going to tell you a secret, okay? This is something you guys don't know about me. I almost quit a million times. A million times. I've almost quit YouTube. The most recent time was Halloween. Like, November's coming up. I had to do some new credits. I got to try to think of, like, different topics and stuff. I felt pressured. I'm disappointed in the world and things were getting to me, and I needed a break. Like I didn't have time to do all the work that you guys don't really see behind the scenes. I have a lot. I'm like working all day long. Okay. This 1 hour, 2 hours that we hang out with together is one of probably 14 during the day when I'm on this computer, sitting on my butt, researching, studying, updating things, changing, talking to people, reaching out, doing other things that I do to, to make a living or whatever. But anyways, I forgot where I was going with that. Anyways, totally forgot. What else? This has just turned into getting to know JayDreamerZ session now, and I'm cool with that. I'm okay with that. Zobrer, I don't agree with Jay on everything, but I do agree with his vibes on his beliefs. He shares his truth and inspires others to share their own truths. Yes, that's how we figure this out, piece by piece. Well said. Just be you, just be real. Hold on, somebody just... Oh, hold on. How do I scooch that over? Alert box. Quick, scooch it over. Ah, I missed it. Oh, well, here they come. That was... We just had Mitchell Trudeau. Sorry if I say Michelle. That's accident. Mitchell Trudeau just donated 5 more JayDreamerZ gift memberships to my channel. Thank you. How super nice and kind. I'm excited for everybody. I wonder who's going to get a membership. Billy Hicks, serious? but not important question. How'd you get the hat that fits so perfectly? I've got a whole wall. I've got like 12 hats hanging on my wall. I like black a lot, but it's just a fitted hat. I don't know. I just picked my size. I have a big old cranium. How long have you owned it, and would you wear a custom-made JayDreamerZ hat out of your choosing if I got one to you? Yeah, I totally would. I would rock that. I've wanted one for a long time. I've tried to make like a logo and stuff, but it just looks weird whenever it's all stitched and the jelly doesn't look right. Let's see. Anything else? Anything else? Grandmaster Mason says, JayDreamerZ, you're actually an honest, creative creator in and out of the YouTube realm. I appreciate you. Well, that's super nice. Thanks for backing it up and being cool. I mean, you're cool to begin with. We just had a miscommunication. That's all. But you're good. And I'm sorry about talking about your intellect. I don't know you, so I don't know anything about your intellect or anything. But if you were being serious, then I take it all back, and I totally meant that. All right, Kimberly. I'm cracking Kimberly up. Sarah Breslin says, Jay, we love watching you. We think you're awesome. Thanks for the laughs tonight. That's so nice to hear. Thank you. I might just go out and play some pool and rock karaoke. They don't have karaoke tonight, probably. Gotta say, Jay, we need someone to share the good vibes with. Very good. Yes. Yes, I'm just ranting tonight. That's what this is. I haven't like really been live for about a week, I guess. So I had a lot in me, a lot of pent up feelings about stuff. All my brains made my cranium ginormous. That's funny. You guys crack me up. All right, let's see. I think we're going to wrap things up. I got some brand new credits to share with you guys that I just finished up today. Sort of a wintry theme to the credits. And I had fun. And you guys are awesome. Let's give a huge emoji flood round of applause to everybody that donated, bought other people memberships today, and everything else. Thank you guys for watching. And until next time, I'm JayDreamerZ saying good vibes and goodbye. Oh, that didn't work. I got to click the button.